What's up guys, Kawasaki here, and today I'm going to be doing my picks and predictions for the Stardom 5-Star Grand Prix. For those that don't know, it is a 2-month round robin style tournament where the winner gets a main event match at the year-end show for Stardom. This year we have 20 participants, and honestly, this is probably one of the most stacked 5-Star Grand Prix we've had in a while. So here are going to be my thoughts and my personal picks. So if you like what you're watching, click on the like button and let me know who your picks are in the comments down below. I might be streaming this weekend for night 1 of the 5-Star Grand Prix. So just feel free to tune in if you are around. So without any further ado, let's get this started. So, for those that don't know, the 5-Star Grand Prix, like I said, is a round robin style tournament where everybody goes up against each other at one time, and on the finals, it will determine the winner of the overall between the two blocks. So there are 2 blocks this year, 10 participants each, and it'll be going on from July 23rd all the way to September 30th. And matches will be spread out evenly throughout. For each victory, for each participant, it is 2 points, and a time limit draw or a double countout will be considered 1 point. And the winner of each block will be competing against it will pretty much be competing against each other in the finals. So like for example, as you see on the red block right there, if Hazuki were to win or have the most points in her respective red block, and let's say Julia gets the most amount of points in her blue block, those two will go up against each other in the finals, and the winner of that match will be the winner of the Grand Prix this year. This is just giving an example. So, on the left side, on the Red Stars, red block, we have Hazuki, Mayu Iwatani, Siri, Suzu Suzuki, Tom Nakano, Sai Kamitani, Natsupoi, Starlight Kid, Ami Sarai, and Natsuko Tora. On the blue side, we have Julia, Utami Hayashishida, Sari Ano, Mina Shirakawa, Mirai, Mariah May, Momo Watanabe, Azumi, Maika, and Hanan. And for those that kept up with the news, Mariah May and Hanan both won, I believe, a battle royal to fill in the final 2 spots. So my thoughts, again, as I said in the beginning, this is probably one of the most stacked 5 stars that we've had in recent times. I know with freelancers such as Sari No Suzu Suzuki joining in on the party, this will be Suzu Suzuki's 2nd time in the 5-star and Sari No's debut. Not only that, we also have Mariah May's debut, Hanan's debut, I believe Ami Sarai's debut as well. And we have vets such as Mayu Iwatani, Utami Hayashishida, Julia, Siri, Tom Nakano, Starlight Kid, and more. So if I were to give kind of like some picks on people to watch out for, I would honestly say from the red block, Siri, Suzu Suzuki, Tom Nakano, and perhaps Ami Sarai and Hazuki. And my only thing with Hazuki though is in the first half of the 5-star, she won all of her matches and then she kind of just fumbled the ball in the end. So again, just keep Hazuki on your radar. With Suzu Suzuki, this would be a lot of dream match scenarios. Like the first night, we have Suzu Suzuki versus Siri, and then later on we'll have Suzu versus Tom, Suzu Starlight Kid, Suzu Natsupoi. Like those two have really good chemistry against each other. I'm kind of curious on how Suzu Siri, Suzu Mayu will go. The one I'm looking most forward to from the red block, honestly, is Suzu Suzuki, Hazuki, Starlight Kid, Natsupoi. And I know Starlight Kid hasn't really done much this year other than win the Artist and the New Blood Tag Team Championships. Natsupoi has been looking really great, especially with her Artist of Stardom win. Although it was one defense, she's looked really good in singles match and like main event status style matches. Like she just blows it out the water on that one. And of course we have Tom Nakano, current World of Stardom champion. And I know a lot of people are going to be gunning for a belt this time around. So for the blue block, I know a lot of people have been starting to catch wind of Utami Hayashishida after her excursion very although short, her excursion to the U.S. where she competed at GCW for a weekend, and a lot of people have started to catch attention to her. So I know she's definitely a pick. And for those that watch Stardom, or I should say, for those that are trying to get more like interested in Stardom, Utami has led her faction, Queen's Quest, into a victory against rival faction Owarotai in a steel cage match where the loser must leave their faction. And going into it, Utami was doubting her leadership in Queen's Quest, as well as Saya and Azumi. Azumi was more so, y'all should like calm down and just like look back and just like try to keep it together. But in that cage match, Utami proved that she can lead her group to victory, and she's more than fit to be a leader. And Utami definitely wants to get back into that red belt title picture. So Utami is definitely a pick. I know one of my personal picks is Saori Anou. This is her very first 5-star Grand Prix, and there's so many dream matches I want to see. The first night on July 23rd is Saori Anou and Julia. These two haven't competed against each other since Ice Ribbon, and Saori Anou has definitely gotten the upper edge over Julia. I wonder how that's going to turn out. Then again, also, Saori Anou Mirai, the Wonder Stardom Champion, Saori Anou Utami, Saori Anou Azumi, Saori Anou Maika. Like, there's a lot of matches Saori Anou could work, and there's so many potential match of the year candidates going into that. And I could say a personal dark horse is Mariah May, albeit I don't really watch too much of Mariah May matches, but from the ones I've seen, she's caught my attention. She's impressed me. She's current Goddess of Stardom champion alongside Mina Shirakawa with Club Venus. This will be her first 5-star Grand Prix, and eventually she will have to go up against current stable mate and buddy Mina Shirakawa. So, kind of keep it brief. If I were to make, I would say, a top 3 for each block to take each other on in the finals, from the red block, I could see Ami Sarai have a couple upsets, but I don't think she's too ready for that just yet. The more plausible ones, I could see Suzu, Saya, Siri. But if you want to look at what's been going on this year, Tom could win. I mean, if you look at it like this, Tom has won the red belt and white belt and held it both at one point. Like, we don't know how much longer she has in the ring. She hasn't teased retirement, but that's what kind of Rossi has been doing. So Tom is honorable mention up there, but I could see Saya, Suzu, and Siri on the red block. And on the blue block side, I could see Utami on the road to redemption, Saori Anou being one of the many final bosses in the freelancing scene in Japan, or even Julia, because she could be a back-to-back win. But if it were my personal ideal finals, actually, no. Everybody's sleeping on Maika. Maika, phenomenal worker. Like, y'all, a lot of y'all have been sleeping on Maika. Don't sleep on Maika, because she's like one of the best workers going on right now. So, if I had to make a few dream match scenarios, one we could see again is Utami Siri. We could see Julia Suzu. We could see Maika Siri. We could see Maika Tom. We could also see Mina and Tom, Mirai and Tom, Saya Mina, Natsupoi Mina, Saori Anou, Tom Nakano, Saori Anou, Natsupoi, Utami Mayu, Utami Tom. Like, again, possibilities are endless when it comes to the finals. But on the blue block side, I could see Utami, Julia, Saori Anou, and Maika have one of those top spots. Me being me, they've been holding Maika back, and I could see Maika make it all the way to the finals. Really praying. It's Utami or Maika, honestly. Like, those two are like the best picks. And then on the red side, could see Siri, Suzu, Saya, Siri, Tom, Saya. I mean, a hot take, but I kind of think Suzu hasn't done anything too remarkable other than have those generational struggle matches. And she did have the artist belt at one point for like a month. Had one title defense. But Saya's on the road to redemption. Utami's on the road to redemption. Tom Nakano's on Tom Road. I just want to see Suzu up there. God, Suzu's like honestly one of my favorites in Stardom right now. It's just a personal thing. But Saya, Siri, Suzu are my top 3 from the red block. And on the blue block, Utami, Maika, Sariano. Eventual winners, if I want to be realistic about this, Utami, Saya, Sariano, Maika, Julia. Julia did win last year. Maika could maybe sneak it in, perhaps, but honestly she doesn't really need it. But I do want to see Maika win and take the red belt off of Maika, or Maika take the red belt off of Tom, which would be fucking sweet. I do want to see the road to redemption for Utami, because she hasn't done much last year after losing the red belt to Siri. She's failed to win the Goddess Tag League, the Artist, or the Triangle Derby, the red belt, the white belt. Well, I don't think she's even competed for the white belt. It was the red belt last year against Siri. Julia, Tom could be another possibility in the finals. Tom could pick up the win, and she could just pick her opponent. But yeah, that's pretty much just my picks, thoughts, and predictions on the 5-Star Grand Prix. Tournament starts this Saturday, July 22nd, or if you're in Japan, it starts Sunday, July 23rd. Time zone difference. There will be a pay-per-view going on this Saturday. I think it starts at around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. The link will be available on Stardom Twitter, or Pia is where you can actually watch it. But I'm going to try to keep coverage on this just throughout like the weeklies. So thank y'all for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video and or stream. Keep up to date for 5-Star Grand Prix content when you click on the bell icon or subscribe. Catch y'all later. Peace.